Well, we're here talking to a friend of our radio show and a personal friend. Well,
Happy to be.
let's ask him to introduce himself.
Yeah, my name is Timo Tolkki. That's it.
Hi,
And
Timo. How are you, man?
hi, I'm cool. I'm in Finland now. It's like a nice and green, summery.
It's summer there.
Yes, it's been the hottest summer in like ever.
Yeah, I knew 30
Yeah,
degrees and things like that.
even more, like 31, 32, like that. It's really weird for Finland.
It's weird for you.
Yes, I mean I remember some like 20 years ago, some summers like this, but not for a long time for sure. One thing is that I kind of escaped Mexico for the weather, and then I come here and it's even worse. So
Okay.
you can't escape that.
Well, Timo, what are you doing with shows, with live shows?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of gigs in Mexico. There's going to be, I think now there's going to be six gigs for this Uruguay, Paraguay, Chile. And then there's going to be most likely 3 weeks in the United States with a singer I cannot name yet. It's going to come soon. American guy, anyway.
Great.
And then there's going to be more gigs in Mexico, like in the middle of from first to the maybe middle of November. I think there's Cancun, there's Veracruz, there is Playa del Carmen. These are beach places.
Great.
So we've been booked. We have to monitor the situation because of the pandemic. You don't know what the restrictions. They don't have much in Mexico because I don't know, but they seem to not to have so much. But anyway, we gotta keep an eye on
that. Because talking about the pandemic, it must not be easy to plan anything because the thing change every time.
Yeah, I know, but you gotta go anyway. You gotta do things. You can't just stop to live because of that. So with everybody I work with, I always tell them you gotta book the shows, and then we see, and then we will change the date or something. We postpone. And now, I mean, people are starting to tour.
Yeah.
United States, everything is open. The bands are touring, and I've been doing gigs in Mexico already like 2 months. So I've done like 10 shows or something. So
yeah,
that's okay.
And
of course, it's on and off situation. The governments, they don't know what to do really. So they close, they open, they close, they open. They try to somehow, to control this. Difficult, really difficult.
Timo, in talking about Mexico, how is it talking about the people, the amount of people who can attend the show?
Well, I've had like close to 400 in shows, But in this situation, it varies. I mean, I've done shows for 100, even less, But it's just because I love to play, So I go and I play, and the people are there. And of course, they are not really that precise with the people there, so they don't really know. But there are sometimes official amounts of people you can get in.
I'm asking you because in Buenos Aires, it's a very small number of people who can attend. Authorities doesn't allow to go a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean for now, but nobody knows in a month how it's going to be.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Because they try to control the pandemic with closing the borders and stuff, and they tell people to stay at home. The virus is not going anywhere, so it's like buying time, basically. It's not going to die, when people are not around. It's somewhere, So.
And how is it there in Finland? It wasn't so serious there.
If you ask me, it's not serious anywhere. I really think it's blown out of proportion. I mean, in this country, it's been like 15 months, like 1.5 years. something like that. And we have like around 900 people dead. Okay. And in the world, globally, the COVID has been, I think, 1.5 years. And I just calculated this is like 4 million people dead. And that's 800 per day in the whole world. There are 8 billion people. So every day, I checked it out, dies 150,000 people every day in the whole world. So this is what we are talking about, kind of weird situation. Of course, people are dying for various diseases like cancer, more cancer than COVID. So all this situation is like somehow weird to me when I look at the statistics and the facts. And the facts tend to be like overlooked, it seems. It's this hysteria and this you know, it's really, I don't think it's a good thing. I really don't think.
Okay. And you got a tour planned.
Yes, we have a lot of plans. I mean, I'm going to play in Uruguay, I'm going to play in Paraguay and Chile. And then we are booking a full Latin American tour for March, April. That's going to be the whole continent, so Brazil, pretty much every country, you know, because I hope, and it seems, next spring it's going to be okay because there's more vaccinations and stuff, you know, so it's going to be better. Next year's going to be better than this year.
And talking about the next year tour, it will be the same format. We could say you playing with local musicians.
It's going to be, because it's 25th anniversary of Vision's album and 30th of Twilight Time. So I want to do this. I want to play both records totally, you know. And then I would be singing, of course, on Twilight Time. And I would like to bring at least Jari Kainulainen for bass for this. I talked to him about he would love to come. So, but basically, yes, local bands. And
you singing Twilight?
Yes.
That would be something nice to see.
Gotta work out, man. It's gonna be tough.
and how do you feel to sing in public?
It was, yeah, I love to do that. I mean, I still do it sometimes, but it's like, it was like 92 that record came out.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always approached singing the same way. I have no technique, really. I've never took any lessons. I think I'm going to take some singing lessons, actually some exercises and stuff. And I have a lot of requests from people that want to hear me sing and sing live, because they never did see this. So I'm going to do that. Well,
because I don't know if you play some Twilight song in your regular show.
No. I mean, we did play. There even some YouTube concert where I'm singing. And that's from like 91 around that, because we were doing a lot of shows here around Helsinki and in the center with that lineup, the original lineup. So it's kind of cool. I saw one and I was like really surprised how good it sounded. You know, I was like, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Great. And talking about Strato, in some moment there was some kind of possibility to join all together. How is it?
Well, you know, I wrote this apology letter to Kotipelto. I don't know if you saw that. And that's like, have you seen this? You haven't seen this, right?
No.
Yeah, it's like a public apology to him in my Facebook. And the whole band is very happy about it. You know, so I think, I mean, they are working on.
It's a long one. Yeah.
Yeah, that one, yes.
Yeah.
So they are working on their new album. So that's going to come out in May next year. So I wouldn't say that in the next 2 years there's going to be anything like that. But I'm talking with Jens about things, and we have to see if we find a way to do something together still, because that would be really cool.
Right.
But it's not going to be a reunion. That's not going to happen. but something together, maybe show, maybe song. I don't know which form it takes, if any, but it's in the works. I mean, we talk about it.
Great, great. And how do you feel doing this solo tour? Do you like it?
Yeah, I love to play. I mean, that's where you really meet fans. I mean, that's why I'm still doing this. I mean, the whole industry is completely down, you know, sales-wise and financially. But, you know, when you really go to see fans of yours and you play the songs, they really love that, you know, and that they are still there. And I can see the audience is still there.
And this thing of digital music on platforms and things like that, that's not really working for musicians.
I think you gotta find ways to be creative in that, you know. I think there is a way to do that. And the way it is not to go what I call bedroom recordings, you know. You gotta still keep the quality high and the recordings and the product has to be good. It has to sound good. It has to sound the same, you know, because everything I ever produced sounds great. This is very important for me. You know, it's like you are directing films, and you want to have the best possible film. Okay, so I got to work on that, and then I'm gonna do the same on this solo record that I'm working. It's just gonna sound very good, but I refuse to go to this cheap recording things. I don't people don't deserve that, and then it's going to be really up to them. If they want to pay whatever $10 for the whole record, you know?
Yeah, and the money the musician get from these platforms is very small.
No, I don't want to be negative, but it's somebody's making a lot of money, but it's not me. But I'm the originator of like 300 songs, more than 300 songs. So, and I know that Marko Hietala, for example, the Nightwish bass player, he left. He was really fed up. He was really fed up to this situation that the originators of the music get least of the money from the cake.
Yeah.
You know, something is wrong then.
Yeah, the money is for the industry, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Spotify and the stockholders, whoever they are, own them, you know. But I think in music, I mean, being a musician is kind of looked up sometimes as you don't, it's kind of wrong to earn money with that, you know. So we are human beings. We have to pay the rent, we have to eat, we have to do all the bills to pay.
Yeah, it's something I see in some people, some fans even. They don't like when the musician gets a lot of money for the work he do.
Well, I don't need a lot of money, but I do deserve to get what I deserve, you know, for my songs. And it's like standard rates and stuff, you know. I still get money from Strato back catalog publishing money, but you know, Spotify is almost nothing. Almost nothing.
Incredible.
Yeah, I know. Hunting High and Low has 5 million streams.
Of course.
No, 50 million streams.
50
million. 15 million streams. And from that, I don't even know, I get maybe $250.
Ridiculous.
So, yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
was talking to my brother sometimes. I was talking about this, that maybe we should start our own Spotify. Why not? I mean, it's easy to program software and then,
yeah,
you know, I'm kind of going for that with my solo record because it's going to bypass Apple and Spotify.
It's something incredible.
Yeah,
and well, talking again about this next tour starting in August, I think.
Yes, August 20th in Mexico.
Where?
Mexico. 20th of August. 20th of August is the first day.
Great. And well, maybe you will be in Uruguay and then Paraguay, yeah?
Yes, Uruguay, Paraguay, and Chile.
You're going to be so close to Argentina.
Yes, and I can tell everybody now that because I guess we should talk about this situation, right?
I don't know.
There has been, gotta say that I don't want to be negative even in this one, because sometimes things go wrong and you never know why. But this gig that's been booked for Buenos Aires is not going to happen.
Uh-huh.
And that's like whatever, it's like 18th of September. With that promoter, the Specialist Records, everything is canceled.
Mm-hmm.
And we were in touch with Rex, my promoter in Mexico, to pass line to take it out.
Uh-huh.
And they told us that everybody will be compensated from the tickets they bought.
Uh-huh.
That's all I'm going to say about this. That don't buy that if it's still there, because it's gonna. I think it's out already, but if not, in the next couple of days.
Okay.
And for the compensation of this hassle, because it's been a lot of hassle, I'm gonna arrange with Rex a concert in Buenos Aires for 14th of September, but for free.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be an event when nobody pays money to get in.
It will be something unique.
Well, I have an obligation to take this crap on my shoulders, because it's not the fault of the fan.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah.
And whenever I encounter this kind of business idiotic things, somebody has to be responsible. So I am now, although it's not my fault.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to play in Buenos Aires, so I will finance my own travels and hotels. Nobody will pay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get any money from the concert. Organizers don't get any money except maybe the drinks, which the club needs to earn some money. But
Yeah.
we are working on this for the 14th of September, Tuesday, because I am in Uruguay 12th, and it's like ferry ride of 2 hours, because I took it before.
Mm-hmm. It will
Easy
be
to
great.
come there. Yeah, we gotta do that.
It will be really, really great. Well,
Mhm.
Timo, thank you very much for your time, and please choose a couple of songs you like to be played here.
Strato songs.
Whatever you want. Yours.
Oh man, I mean, I would maybe we could play Phoenix, because that's kind of appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then for the sake of this united feeling, you should play Unbreakable.
Great, great.
I love this song. It's fantastic. Absolutely.
Okay, thank you very much, man.
Thank you, Ruben. Keep in touch.